Hi there, my name's Anne Marie and I'm the broker at McCormack Realty and Renters Choice Homes. And we specialise in renting long-term rentals and sales in Kissimmee, Orlando, and Davenport, Florida. So if you need any advice, just call us for all your needs. And it'll always be confidential and informal, and we won't ask you to switch to property management to us unless that's something that you want to do. Today's topic is going to be about homeowners association. Sometimes we refer to HOAs as homeowners associations because we only hear from them when they've got something to complain about. Your grass is too long, there's dead spots in your grass, somebody left your trash cans out, somebody left a car parked on the street overnight when there's only parking allowed on the driveway. So, those are the times that we tend to hear from the homeowners associations. But any home, any neighbourhood, any home that was built in a PUD, that's a planned urban development since 1992 in Florida, has a homeowners association of one kind or another, and we refer to them as HOAs. Their prime purpose, and most of them do a great job, is to maintain the community areas like the entranceways, the community gardens, if you've got a community pool, any other community facilities. Some like have gyms, some have entertainment centres, some of them have huge types of community facilities, and others just have a community entranceway. But that's what they're there for. They're there to help the community, and they do things like the landscaping and the children's play areas and all those other facilities too. When an HOA is set up, they adopt a set of bylaws and rules and regulations that all residents must adhere to. Some homeowners ask me from time to time, can I opt out of the HOA? No, not if there's community facilities there. No. Since 1992, there's no opting out of an HOA. Um, but they want to maintain that community so it looks as good as the day that you bought it. Quite often, the HOA has a local management company that takes care of the property management of those communal areas and is in charge of enforcing those rules and regulations and bylaws. And when you drive through neighborhoods like Remington and Kissimmee, you can see what a great job HOAs do. And in some areas, HOAs don't do a great job. And usually the board of directors of the HOAs, which are usually elected by the homeowners every 2 to 4 years, they're the ones that hire the property management companies. And these are homeowners just like you who have a vested interest in making sure that the upkeep of the community areas in your property is good because that helps maintain the property values. HOA fees can be either paid monthly, quarterly, or yearly. They'll be set out in your bylaws as to when that they should be paid. Now, please bear in mind that these can be anything from $100 a quarter to we've seen some as high as $1,000 a month. Again, it depends on what is included in your HOA fees. So before you buy an investment property in Florida, check out how much the HOA fees are and what's included in that. HOAs usually have two bank accounts. They usually have one for the general operating account and one for the reserves. The reserve account usually covers things like the updating and the repairs and the replacements of the community areas. So, for instance, if you have a community gym, there'll be money in there to replace the equipment when the equipment needs to be due, when it needs to be replaced. If the place has community buildings, like a game center or a media center, there'll be money in that reserve fund put on a regular basis to cover things like fixing the roof on that building, fixing the interior, renewing the carpets, painting it, those types of things, and also the community landscaping and the gardeners. If they don't have enough money to, let's say, replace the community roofs and a hurricane comes through and the roofs are included in the HOA fees, then they can bill the homeowners for the shortfall, so that they can get those things attended to. So if there's insufficient money in their fund, it's called the Robbins Rule Order, and the board of directors has to meet and decide what the shortfall is, and then set out to adopt a payment plan for the homeowners in order to catch up with these unexpected expenditures. So you've got to pay your HOA fees, and if you need any additional information about your homeowners association, then have a look online. Most of these HOAs have websites now, and you can look online and download your bylaws and your rules and regulations. Sometimes, when you want to paint your house, you need permission from the HOA, and you can't paint your house the same color as the neighbor's house next door. They usually have an architectural review board that will review your paint choices. They may also have a color palette that you can choose your paint colors from. So, because of things like this, some homeowners feel that the HOAs has too much power, and some of them think that this is the only way in order to maintain the community. The choice is yours. You think what you like, and but your HOA is there to work for you and not against you. So that's all for today, folks. If you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and watch out for future topics on real estate in general in the Orlando area from me. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye bye now.